So Real Madrid lose to yet another Barcelona team, this one being Espanyol, and I mean such a sorry performance from Real Madrid. I don't know what much to say about this game. The team started the game so boring, and as the game continued, as they continued to struggle against Espanyol's defense, Espanyol grew more confidence, led to their final goal in the last few minutes, and the game was sealed, finished, Real Madrid are done, and with the upcoming matches being Atletico Madrid and Manchester City, we've never been more finished. If the team plays like this, listen, if the team plays like this against Manchester City or Atletico Madrid, we cooked. Straight up cooked. Because the Manchester City match, which was announced, it was drawn, playoff match, Man City against Real Madrid for the fourth or fifth year in a row. And if you've watched this fixture for the past 3 years, it has never been good for our hearts. Never been good for our hearts. Most of the time as a Madridster, you feel like you can have a heart attack. Your heart is pumping. You're seeing Man City on the attack, you're seeing De Bruyne on the ball, and you're not feeling good. And we're gonna experience that exact same thing this season. I don't care if Manchester City are in poor form, if they're not the same team, they don't have Rodri. I don't care. They are still Manchester City. And now with this drop points against Espanyol, with the next match being Atletico, this is a title, possible title decider. I'm not gonna say it too soon, but this game is super important for Real Madrid. They have to win it. But if we play like this against Espanyol, we are not scratching the title this season. Atletico could destroy us at the Bernabeu. Barcelona have already done it. AC Milan have already done it. It's not far-fetched to think that Atletico might destroy Real Madrid. And I don't even know who to blame in this match. Who do you blame? Do you blame Mbappe? Do you blame Bellingham? Do you blame Chouameni? Or do you blame Carlo Ancelotti? I don't know who to blame in this match. It was a tough watch for all Madridsters. If you stayed up to watch this game, in which they had even more added time as the game went to the 90th minute, 8 minutes of added time, this was not worth staying up to watch. It was such a waste. Real Madrid played the most boring football that I've seen for this year. And now I believe Real Madrid were either taken over by Atletico in the La Liga table, or they're now only 4 points ahead of Barcelona. And that is not good because Barca can catch up. They're playing some good football again at the moment. They have some great confidence. They just beat a team 7-0. They beat Valencia 7-0. Valencia losing 7-0. Where do you see that? I know they're a relegation team, but even Real Madrid struggled against them. But don't mistake me saying that this was a boring game to say that Real Madrid were poor in attack. I think they were poor in attack. Don't get me wrong, poor in attack. But Vinny was quite good in attack. He was doing some good skill moves. He scored a goal that was disallowed. And I knew this game was not over here. I knew it was not going to end in a draw. Even when we were in the later stages in the game, I knew it's not going to be no. I knew it was either going to be some lucky goal from Real Madrid or Espanyol would finally punish Real Madrid. And that's exactly what Espanyol did. And I mean, this is a relegation team. This isn't prime Barcelona. This isn't Manchester City. This is not Atletico Madrid. This is Espanyol. A relegation team, and Real Madrid should be winning these type of games. And this is going to be an insane month for Real Madrid. They have to face Atletico, Manchester City, Leganes in the Copa del Rey. If we playing like this against Barcelona's rivals, who are not even the best team in Barca, then we are cooked. Do you even see us winning a match against Man City? I don't even know if we see that. They've been poor this season, but you can't underestimate them. I know Kyle Walker has also left Manchester City, so therefore it gives us a bit of hope because we know Vinny always struggled against Walker. But now Walker's by AC Milan. AC Milan are going to be a tough team to beat this season in the UEFA Champions League. And without him, it's Vinny Jr. against Mateus Nunes. And I mean that is going to be quite a battle. It's going to be similar to Werner against Jankuto, Werner against Kimmich. It's gonna be a disaster class, a mismatch. But looking deep into this Espanyol game, there is no reason why a team with Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo Goes, Jude, Bellingham should be losing to a relegation team like Espanyol. And honestly, I'm going to ask you guys the question there in the comment section. What trophies do you honestly see Real Madrid winning this season? Because at the moment, I'm going to say UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Intercontinental Cup, and that's it. That's it. I don't see Real Madrid winning anything. They could have won the Super Cup. They can still win the Copa del Rey. They can still win the Champions League. Can still win La Liga. But at this current pace, we might just be finished. And it could be the end of Carlo Ancelotti. He is Real Madrid's greatest coach of all time. But if you can't get a team like this, full of these big names, to perform, then it must be a coaching problem. We also did not see Arda Güler nor Hendrik play in this game, and I was disappointed, to be honest with you. Now sure, were they going to change the game if they were put on? I'm gonna say no. Arda Güler, whenever he has come on, did he ever change the game? Did he ever influence a comeback? I don't quite remember. Did Hendrik ever come on and influence a comeback? I also don't remember. So I'm going to say that I don't agree that they would have changed the game, but they definitely did deserve some minutes in this game. And with that all being said, let's get a rundown on how the entire team played against Espanyol. Thibaut Courtois, he made some decent saves, he conceded a goal, not his best performance. I'm gonna just say 5 out of 10. Frank Garcia, one of his worst games. He did do some good things early in the match, but he was a big factor in Real Madrid conceding that late goal. I mean, this guy stares at the attacker as the attacker goes past him, puts in a cross, and then they score. He's a liability in defense. And I don't think Mendy would have been doing that. Mendy would have made an attempt to tackle the ball off the attacker. Lucas Vazquez, we can't give him a good rating because he did nothing in attack. If he did some good things in attack, I would have given him a good rating. His defending is always poor. I'm gonna say 3 out of 10. Tchouameni, usually not our best centre back. However, I think he was quite decent in this game. Quite good. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. With Raul Asensio, I'm gonna use Asensio for this one, not Rudiger. Because Rudiger's injured, is out. And Asensio came on, put on a good display. And Asensio, I will give him a 7 out of 10. Dani Ceballos, this has to be one of his weakest performances this year. So far in this year, he has performed very good in every single game. Not this one. This one, he was quite mid in my opinion. And I'm gonna give Dani Ceballos a 5 out of 10. Fede Valverde, also not his best performance usually. He's quite good, and I believe he is the player that made the mistake that led to Espanyol's goal. I might be wrong though, but if it is him, I'm going to say 5 out of 10. With Bellingham, he was quite good, made some good link-up plays in attack, did some good defending, missed a lot of chances, and for that I'm just gonna say 6 out of 10. Definitely one of our better attackers in the game, but also not his best display. Rodrigo, the man in form, he was not that good in the game. He did hit the post on one occasion, and I'm gonna give Rodrigo a 5 out of 10. Kylian Mbappe, the man, the myth, the legend. This is his worst performance for the year. So far in this year, also same as Ceballos, just put on banger performances. This was one of his weaker performances, and I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. Vinicius Jr., he was quite good actually. He scored a goal that was disallowed. He did some good dribbles in the game, but further on, that disallowed goal stains his rating. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. Definitely one of our better players in this game. But a trash performance from Real Madrid. What are your thoughts? Please tell me in the comment section. Up here's a new video. If you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.